Fairview Community Church. It's our honor to welcome back all of our faithful friends of the interfaith community and others who we have struggled with, we've worked with towards marriage equality to defend it, and now to attain it again. We welcome the media into our sanctuary because we believe it is important as people of faith that stand for equality that our voices be heard. So we welcome you here. I know I can speak for all of the faith leaders in saying that we grieve the fact that our religions have been used to justify discrimination when each of us is grounded in our faith tradition, and it is in fact our faith tradition that informs us and compels us to work for equality for all people. Here at Fairview Community Church, we believe that all people are welcomed and affirmed exactly as God created them. We especially welcome the gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender community into our sanctuary because we know that for too long, churches have not been true sanctuaries. Instead, sadly, have been places of oppression, fear, and hatred. We mourn this reality. And so as a church community, we are intentional about coming out as a progressive, open, welcoming, and affirming congregation of the United Church of Christ and the American Baptist Churches, USA. When we heard a year ago that marriages would finally be legally recognized, we, as a faith people, had already recognized equal marriages and blessed them by God, knowing that God was always a part of the union of two people in love. But we were thrilled to see that fateful day when finally California would have wedding bells ring across the state. We were overjoyed. I was honored to marry four couples of our congregation. Finally, after all of these years, one couple, after 25 years of partnership, finally got the chance to say, I do, and sign those coveted papers. Besides that, I was honored and privileged to officiate over 15 same-gendered weddings. And so it is with great sadness that we stand before you, the press, the world, as we mourn not only the passing of Prop 8, but the decision by the California Supreme Court Justice to uphold it. We at Fairview struggled. We stood on street corners. We prayed. We called. We prayed some more. We hugged. We cried. We believed. And we found hope in each other that we would see the day when equal marriage would again reign in our state. And so even though we came to a position on Tuesday where we found ourselves huddled together in tears again, we also found hope in each other. So it is with that we come to a place of faith, a sanctuary of all faiths here this morning, this afternoon. And we stand strong as people of faith, knowing that we will fight, we will struggle, we will battle to the day when not only the 18,000 marriages that were sanctioned by the state and blessed by God this last year, but all people in California will be privileged to be married and honored. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the place of love. For we know that love above all is what our faith is founded upon. It was laid forth in Leviticus. It was strengthened by our teacher and our brother Jesus. Because as we know, there are so many people who try to sling Bible verses justifying discrimination, telling us the Bible is against gays and that the Bible supports the concept of marriage between one man and one woman, which is an incorrect reading of the Hebrew Scriptures at its time of being written. Just as we hear them thump their Bibles, we remember what happened when Jesus was tested by the powerful religious institutions of his day. And I believe with the entirety of my Christian faith that Jesus would stand strong and affirm the words that he said in the Gospel of Matthew. When they tried to trick him, he said, "The greatest law is this, that you shall love your Lord the God with all your heart and shall love your neighbor as yourself.
Amen.
This is the greatest and first commandment. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets. So we join you at Fairview in standing on the side of love, the heart of our faith, the ground of our being, the spirit of Christianity, and indeed, the spirit of each of our traditions.